Howdy, DizJabberz. Christian's back with episode 5, number 5 of DizJabberz Chat. I am very, very, very happy to say that we have gotten a vlogger on here today by the name of Jessie Lee. She is fantastic. I'm telling you right now, after this episode, you are going to want to watch all of her vlogs, especially like her first one, dude, because there is an incident that happens that is probably happened to many other people, but I don't know about this one because, you know what? Let her explain it because this is probably something that I can't do justice to. All right, so let's introduce Jessie Lee. Jessie Lee, welcome to DizJabberz Chat. We are so happy to have you here. I'm going to throw up a little icon there. There she is. What is that, a Dole Whip?
Yeah, the Rapunzel one.
The Rapunzel Dole Whip. I'm not a Dole Whip guy, but be that as it may, hey, everybody has their favorites. So, Jessie Lee, it is so amazing to have you on here. You and I have met through Instagram, and we've talked, and you've attended a few of our trivia nights.
Oh, yeah.
When you can. I know you're always popping in. And what's crazy is when you pop into some of those trivia nights. By the way, we host trivia night on DizJabberz 71, Friday nights, 8 p.m. When you pop in there, sometimes you're grabbing points from people.
I know. I kind of laugh about it because I'm like, oh crap, because they'll get like busy at work and I'll have to jump off, and I'm like, well, at least I threw people off their normal normal game.
It's crazy because the trivia is so cutthroat sometimes. People are like neck and neck, and then all of a sudden, like they need that 1 point. But Jessie Lee's in there with the top 5, and all of a sudden this dude's like, "What? No!" Oh man! All right. So honestly, I've been waiting for this episode. I've been hounding you, Jessie Lee. When you're doing this. So here's the deal. We are going to get you viral. You're going to blow up everywhere. You will see. And after people watch your vlogs, Jessie Lee, I promise you, you're going nowhere but up. And you know what? Hey, you might want to take me with you. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right. So here's the first part of our show. The first part is called Jessie Lee, who are you?
Well, my first name is Jessie. My middle name is Lee, but I figured as much. Yeah, I didn't feel like using my full name on YouTube, so I just used my first and middle. I couldn't think of anything Disney related at the time, so yeah, that's it. And I live in New Hampshire. I've been married for about a year and a half at this point. That's it?
I thought you've been married like years and years.
No, and but we got engaged at Disney World. So that was fun. I was really happy. We've been to Disney 3 times now, I believe. Yeah, 3 times together. And then we have a trip coming up. But he loves it as much as I do. So especially now that Galaxy's Edge is open. So it's really nice that we can go there. And I got into doing the vlogs because the first few times we went there, I would bring my nice camera and take pictures, and then you can only take pictures of the same thing so many times, and I kind of was like, well, I started watching vlogs and I thought this would be fun to do this on my own, and I got a little handheld. I got the DJI Osmo Pocket. It's really easy to carry around.
Oh my God, you have that?
Yeah, I'm wondering. I don't think I have it. Oh, I think it's behind me. But it's really small. and easy to carry around. So that was my cat jumping off my lap.
Totally cool. Totally fine.
And so yeah, I was like, I'll just throw my adventures up there. So it's a little awkward to get used to at first, but it's pretty fun. I like it, and I like watching some of my footage later on, and that was the thing that kind of was like, why not just do it? Because if I am gonna take footage for me to enjoy later, like why not just throw it online? Kind of like the pictures that I did before.
Right. Basically, like, in my head, when I started doing this, I was like, if nobody else wants to watch my video, it's like a keepsake.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a very cool vacation video.
Yes. Yeah.
You know,
that's exactly what I was thinking too.
That would be the worst case scenario. Best case scenario, honey, we're going Disney famous.
Oh yeah.
We're going staying overnight in in Princess Castle. I doubt that. Oh man. So I noticed in some of your vlogs, let me continue by saying that I've been watching your vlogs recently, catching up a little bit, doing some homework on you. And my favorite one, hands down, is, and this is what I talked about in the intro, everyone, is the one where you talk about your nightmare hotel. Now, I think all of us have had some kind of nightmare with a hotel. Now, Disney, please don't get me wrong. This is not a Disney hotel we're talking about. This is one of those hotels, last minute, you're going to pay $39.99 or some, and you know what? Even those hotels might be better than the one you stayed at.
Yeah.
Why don't we just listen to your story?
Well, so we were scheduled to go down there when Hurricane Dorian was hitting, and I was getting really anxious because the flights were getting canceled and the airports were closing down and things like that. So I looked at my schedule and I'm like, we're both not working the 2 days before our planned trip. Why not just go down there? We'll get a wicked cheap hotel. I could have done it.
Yep.
Wicked cheap. I know, I'm from New England.
I love it.
He's
wicked scared.
Yeah, 45 minutes from Boston, where we are now. I used to live like 20 minutes from Boston.
Oh my God.
But yeah, so we ended up just booking something. I could have done it at Pop Century, but it was going to be like another $300. And I know, it was like
that hurts.
Yeah. So we did I remember reading online that you can get really lucky with the Priceline Express deals. And we did not get lucky. It was the most unlucky risk I took. And the thing is, you make really bad decisions in the middle of the night, and I worked overnights, and at like 3 o'clock in the morning I was like, I'm just gonna do it. And I went online and I was like, oh yeah, like $35 or $40 a night. Click. And then I saw the place that we were gonna stay, and I'm like, oh, no, because the Priceline Express, they don't tell you until after that. So
what's their cancellation policy? Like, you couldn't cancel it?
Oh, no cancellations. And the reason why I did it, and I was like, oh, it'll be fine no matter what, is they had said that there was an airport shuttle. So I was like, I don't want to pay, because we already had like the Disney Magical Express. Like, I don't want to pay for a cab or an Uber. And when I was looking at their website, I saw nothing about the shuttle.
Oh, shoot.
So then I called, and they're like, oh yeah, you can pay. It's like $55. And I'm like, anyone can do that. Why is it listed as an amenity? And they wouldn't do anything about it. And so I just suffered through it. But it was a dirty hotel. Dirty. It was nasty. There was what we think was pizza sauce on
the best part,
sheets and the bed. Oh, it's like maybe blood, maybe pizza sauce.
But it's definitely not at all what I would have booked if I knew what I was doing, and I don't think I'll ever do the Priceline deals again. Pizza sauce stains or blood. I mean, I'll let you be the judge. No, it's definitely pizza sauce.
She says, and I'll quote you. She goes, "Well, it looks like pizza sauce, or it could be blood." And I was like, "That's the best thing I've ever heard."
We did not sleep on that bed.
Who leaves the top thing like that? I mean, I know nobody sleeps under the thing or whatever, but like, and you never opened that fridge either. I would have opened it to see what was in there.
I think we did open it.
Oh, did you? I don't remember that in the vlog though.
We might put something in there.
Because you said, I'm not putting a thing in this fridge.
Oh, maybe I didn't then, because I honestly don't remember. It was dirty. Like the ceiling was flaking off in the bathrooms and stuff. There were bugs everywhere. Oh, ants. It was bad. It was bad. So we survived though. And I made that vlog because we were like, well, we're not going to do anything because like there's a hurricane and we're like afraid to do to explore there wasn't anything going on. We didn't want to eat at their restaurant because everything was so disgusting.
Oh God.
So we were just like trying to relax in the hotel room. So I just like downloaded an editing program on my iPad, tried to learn it. So I was literally learning how to edit again because it had been the first time in years making that first vlog. So it's kind of rough in certain areas, but it was just kind of like, I'm just going to throw this up before we even start our vacation and see what happens. And it was at Main Gate Lakeside. And I noticed in my analytics, like people are searching for that and finding my vlog, and it has like, I think 23 or 24 hours of watch time now, which I mean, doesn't seem like a lot.
It doesn't, but for like a 15-minute vlog, it's enough.
It's like people have been watching me complain about Main Gate Lakeside for 24 hours. I think that's pretty impressive.
You know what? I didn't think about it that way. You're right. That is impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't. Sometimes you can't play games with Priceline or Expedia.
Never again.
Well, especially not the Express deal. That's like picking what's behind door number 1 and door number 2. Like,
well, I've heard that they have, if you go for like the higher priced ones, you can end up with a Disney hotel.
Yeah, but there's a trick. I heard there's a trick to doing that. You have to like look at the price comparison and the listing,
the description.
And,
Yep.
I would never get that lucky. I would end up probably in the same room you were in, with the same sheets and, mind you, the 1976 clock radio.
Look at this AM, FM radio alarm clock. It is a GE digital clock radio. This is the same radio alarm clock that I think my parents had when I was a kid in the 80s. I wouldn't be surprised if it's older than that. Oh, and in case you needed to plug in your modem, there is a plug. Can you see that? There is a plug for your modem. Very, very dusty.
Oh, that was amazing.
And the internet, you can plug into the internet. You've got mail with the telephone port. That was
Ethernet.
It
wasn't even Ethernet. I think
it wasn't Ethernet. Dial-up. It was actual. Dial-up. It was dial-up.
Yeah,
oh my God.
Insane.
And then I moved on to your other vlogs, which I'm telling you, each vlog got better. Like your quality got better, your videography, if you want to call it that, got better, and it just seems like you got just more and more comfortable in front of the camera. And then I'm watching, and then your husband's name is Ian.
Ian.
Okay.
I-A-N. Yep.
Okay. So you guys were You guys were at Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah.
And he was looking at lightsabers, but you didn't build one.
No, he decided not to build one because he wanted the special, like the signature one.
Right.
You know.
I know.
I know they're all special, but like for him, that was more special. So.
Did he end up getting one?
Oh yeah, he got the one that they labeled as Rey's, but is like used to be Luke's and was Luke's and Anakin's and then Rey's or whatever. He gave me the whole background. I
watch it. Well, the hilt is the person, and keep going, buddy. You preach, my brother, preach.
Yeah, I like Star Wars, but he's seen it more than I have.
I'm sure. So, where do you expect your channel to be in like 10 years? What do you think?
Oh, in 10 years? Oh God, I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know either. So that's not even a question. I can ask myself, and I'll be like, am I still going to be doing this in 10 years?
Yeah, is YouTube still going to be around? It's probably going to be like a whole new thing. Yeah. I mean,
scary.
Things change. Yeah, things change so quick. But I'll You know, I'll always love to, I say videotape because I'm
I know.
ancient,
We're
but
old. We're old. Don't worry
we
about
are.
it.
Yeah, I'll record my vacations, every time now, just because it was so much fun to put them together, and it's fun to look back at them. So
It absolutely is. And it's funny that you mentioned I'm ancient thing, because so many times, like somebody will ask me like, hey, did you watch blah, blah, blah? And I'll say, oh, I taped it. And they're
yeah,
like,
I
you
say
taped it? I'm like, what do you mean you taped it? Like, I'm like, I recorded it. Oh, you have DVR, you DVR'd it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, same thing.
Thanks. And I'm walking away like I feel like the idiot. You know what I mean? I'm like, great. What the?
I think I said videotape a couple times in my vlogs where I've had to stop myself and be like, okay, the youngins aren't going to understand.
No, they don't get it. They don't even get what an audio cassette is and a cassette single. God, I miss cassette singles. And it's sad that I do miss those. Oh, man. DizJabberz. We just learned a whole heck of a lot about Jessie Lee. And I know that you are falling totally in love with her, just like I have, even after watching her vlogs. And now you're going to watch this and be like, oh my gosh, where has she been? Where have I been? I've been missing all of this. Guys, please, 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 definitely subscribe to Jessie Lee. Look down at the bottom. Subscribe to Jessie Lee on YouTube. And also, don't forget to hit her up on her Instagram at Disney with Jessie Lee. But before the show even really gets started, we have a game to play with her. And this game is called Don't Quote Me. It's a game, Jessie Lee, that I have probably had on all the other episodes except for the first episode, and everyone has been asking for more. So let's see how you do. So here's how it plays out. I'm going to show you 5 different Disney quotes from songs.
Okay.
And in each of those quotes, in each of those lyric parts, something is wrong.
Oh,
you need to find out what's wrong and let me know.
Okay.
So I can fix it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here's number 1.
Who's its and what's its galore?
All right, number 1, done. Here comes number 2. She's laughing. She's like all nervous.
That is a big mistake.
Oh, and then number 3. She's on this one. Uh-oh.
It's
What? I might have her on this one.
Well, I think it's the snow glows white on the not on the castle tonight.
That's one mistake. There's another one in there.
Yeah, and A Kingdom of Isolation.
There you go. She got it.
One.
All right, next. You got it. Here we go.
Oh, that's so okay. All right. Oh.
Uh-oh. I think I got her.
I get no.
You want me to tell you the name of the movie, or you know it?
It's Moana.
Go ahead. Jessie Lee.
Staring, not standing, right?
Nope.
Oh.
Uh-oh. When I tell you, you're going to get angry.
I've been standing.
Come on.
And not in the middle. And not in the middle of.
What is it?
It's I've been standing.
Come on.
Standing. On the edge of the water.
Boom. Good job. And here comes.
I
know. And here comes the last one. Let's see if she can do 5 out of 5.
It's getting harder. Oh, this is not one of my ones. One of my movies. Let's see. Is it Back to Basics? Wait, let's get back to defeat. Hold on, I gotta.
She's singing it in her head.
Look at it. I know.
She won't sing it out loud, DizJabberz. She won't sing it out loud here on DizJabberz chat. Let's get back. Or maybe it's not
business to business.
All right. Well, is it let's get back to business?
Let's get down to business.
Okay. And what does that sound right to you now? Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns.
The Huns.
Did they send me daughters?
Ask for Sun.
There you go, Jessie
Yeah.
Lee. She
That
killed
one,
it, ladies and gentlemen.
I actually don't even know if I've seen Mulan.
What?
I just know the songs.
Oh my gosh.
Ian just texted me asking if I'm doing trivia. It was song trivia, Ian, but you missed it.
Oh,
He's bummed. He missed it.
I'm sorry. All right, as you all know, we're here with Jessie Lee, and she is doing a wonderful job right now. She just nailed almost not, though. Almost not.
I know.
Don't quote me.
I'm ashamed.
So far, everyone has done a really good job on it, but they look at it like, and I made sure the words are just so that it's almost there, but you're like, a kingdom of speculation. Could that be it?
No.
Right, you know?
Yeah, it was good because because I was focused on reading them instead of like trying. That's why I kept having to look away because I had to stop looking at the words.
All right. Well, now I'm not going to let up on you, Jessie Lee. Let's see a little bit more Disney knowledge here. So this one is called the Disney Timeline.
The Disney Timeline. Oh boy.
Yeah. I'm going to see how well you know your Disney movies in chronological order.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up 5 movies. I need you to tell me the names of the movies in order from earliest to latest. But guess what?
It's going to be hard.
I want you to say what? Guess what?
What?
You're timed on this one.
Oh,
so
God,
you are
okay.
timed. So I'm going to get my trusty, dusty timer. I am not giving you 25 minutes. I'm giving you 1 minute. And let's see. Perfect. Here we go. 1 minute. I'm going to put it up. I want it earliest to latest, and I will tell you how many you have right, how many you have wrong. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'll click on it, and then I'll start the timer just to be fair.
Okay.
Ready? And begin.
All right. So I think it's Snow White.
1 right.
Pinocchio.
2 right.
Then Bambi or Alice. I'm gonna say Bambi.
Okay.
Alice and Peter Pan.
Is that your final answer?
I know I'm wrong.
Are those your final answers? You are totally correct.
No way.
Oh my, yes, you got it. Snow White, Pinocchio, Bambi, Alice, and Peter Pan. What is that about, DizJabberz? What is that about? That girl just knows her stuff.
I do, but I will try.
Yeah, see, I try to make it so like some of the movies are close together, but see, now with Jessie.
Sorry, I'm trying to fix my camera.
Oh, you do what you got to do. Now with Jessie here, DizJabberz, I know that she's not a spring chicken, but she's not an over the hill person. So what I'm saying is I wanted to make them far back enough to where she's like, oh, and gets kind of mixed up. Is Snow White before? Well, we all know Snow White was the first one, so that wasn't that hard, right?
Yeah, that one was early.
But then you got Pinocchio, Bambi, and Alice. Oh my gosh. I would have failed that. See, that's why I'm glad I'm on this end of the camera and not your end of the camera.
Yeah.
All right. So now we're going to go to something that I like to call 5 questions with Christian. Okay. And these questions are not your ordinary questions. So I need you to be prepared for anything. And after I ask you a question, Jessie Lee, I need you to kind of back your answer up.
Okay.
Okay? All right. I would like you to create the next Disney-themed restaurant. What would it be? What's the theme? What park would it be in? If you had control over it. Use your knowledge.
I know. This is a tough one. I've never even thought of something like that before. That's
why you're on DizJabberz chat.
I think it would be cool to turn like Coral Reef into like a Little Mermaid theme. I always liked the Little Mermaid.
I never thought about that. And that honestly is fantastic.
I think that's what I'm gonna. I mean, I know it's not a new like restaurant or anything, but I just think that would be so sweet. They could throw like I don't know how they could throw a mermaid in the tank. A human with a mermaid tail in the tank.
Into the tank.
Hi,
oh my
everyone.
God.
But
And then
they'd have like a face mask on. It would confuse the children.
and every time they play, like they'll play like at Chef Mickey's when they do the napkins, they play Under the Sea, and everyone has to get up and like go up against the window and knock on the glass, and that would be awesome.
Disturb all those fish. Oh yeah, I'm gonna stick with that one.
That was fantastic. You really answered that pretty quick. I was expecting you to be like,
If I had to come up with my own, I don't know. I really wouldn't. I would have no idea.
This next one is a question for the ages. So there's an all-out battle royal, okay? And it's in between all 7 dwarfs. Who comes out the winner? Ever think of that?
I feel like initially think of
This is tough. And there's no right or wrong answer. It's what you think.
I feel like Sneezy would be the one that people stay away from. So maybe whatever. What is it, Sneezy, or is there a Sneezy?
Yes, there's. Oh my God, is there a Sneezy? I'm cutting that out, DizJabberz. I'm cutting that out.
Well, you looked at me weird.
No, because I'm thinking Sneezy. Why would people stay away from him? But he could have influenza. He could have that.
Yeah, no kidding. Coronavirus.
Yes, the coronavirus. He might be going to that coronavirus. So Sneezy would come out the winner on that one.
Yeah, no one's touching him.
I don't know. I think Grumpy. He's got a lot.
I know, but you never know. He could just be all talk and no.
And he could be a germaphobe. We don't know that about Grumpy. Could you imagine? You know what? Oh, no way. I'm out. Like,
yeah.
Out. So since I'm assuming you're a music person, nailing those 5 out of 5 Disney songs.
A Disney music person. I don't know anything about popular music.
No. I'm not. I'm going to stay in your realm.
Oh, good.
Right here, darling. All right. So the top 5 songs on your Disney playlist.
Ooh. So can it be the covers of songs too? Like by, the ones that are sung on the soundtrack by like the...
Oh, yeah. Like instead of Hourly on Moana, it's the other one. And it's, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Because on Frozen 2, my favorite band, Panic at the Disco, sings Into the Unknown. And it's so good. It's a great version of it. So I've been listening to that nonstop. Well, okay, not nonstop, but I can listen to it for like 20 minutes, not like on repeat.
Listen, I'm going to be honest, guys. 20 minutes is my max. That's it.
Yeah, that's about it. That's because you can get like probably 5 playthroughs of it. So I've been listening to that, but I haven't actually seen Frozen 2 yet. So I got to get on that. I know. We kept meaning to, but I just, This is anti-Disney with Jessie Lee. What is going on here? It's coming out on DVD on the 25th, so now I can just wait for that.
Yep.
So that is a good one. I love You're Welcome, that sung by The Rock from Moana. And so that one's one of my top ones.
Man, you're picking recent movies. What are you doing?
Well, I'm going backwards.
Okay. My bad.
So then Little Mermaid was always like my favorite one when I was younger.
Okay.
But I don't know if I have like a favorite song. It might be Poor Unfortunate Souls.
That's one of my least favorites.
I love that song. It's so good. I like singing the weird parts. Aladdin. I love Prince Ali. And Prince Ali from the newer one, but One Jump Ahead.
Really?
I loved that sequence in the newer one.
It was a good movie, but I mean, you can't beat that classic. All right, but go on.
But in the new one, I hated One Jump Ahead because it was my favorite song in the cartoon. Yeah. So I don't know if I've named 5. I think One Jump Ahead. You're Welcome.
Panic
into the Unknown.
You did the Moana one, right?
So You're Welcome, yeah.
Oh, I did. Sorry, yes.
Yeah, and I think I really love Tangled.
Okay.
So I Have a Dream, or the
Oh, I Have a Dream. It's a good song, but it's nothing like
the other one that's on there. Yeah, the light one.
Yeah, you know, the one with the lanterns. That one, Christian.
Yeah, I like that one too. Oh man. But anyways, those are some of my top ones right now.
All right, so that's your Disney playlist. I'll take it. Oh, Jessie Lee, let me ask you another question.
Okay.
This is a tough one. I haven't asked this one yet of anyone, and I'm curious as to what your limit is on this. Here we go.
Boy.
What would someone have to pay you for you to never set foot in a Disney park again?
I don't think I could be paid. I don't know. Like it would have to be.
Honestly, it would be tough.
It's like it's when we are there. It's like the happiest. You know. Well, I know it's the most magical place on earth. But it's our happiest place. So I don't know. We're always wishing that we were there. I don't think I could give it up. It would have to be like at least $1 million. I would consider it after $1 million.
You would consider? You know what? I think any normal person would consider it after $1 million.
Yeah.
A Disney person.
Yeah.
A Disney person. Problem is, I just don't know if after I took the money, like if I wouldn't want to give it back. Like, you know what? I need to go on Tower of Terror one last time. Here, take it back. Take it back.
Yeah.
But non-Disney.
Money can't buy happiness.
No, it can't.
But Disney World gives a lot of happiness.
It does. And isn't that crazy that you can't name a price? Like, it's hard to say how much money it would take for you to not ever set foot in a park again.
Yeah.
Like, that's a question that boggles minds. But if you're not a Disney person, it's like,
oh, yeah.
Are you kidding?
Like, oh, 50,000.
Yeah, I'll take $1,000 and you can, and you know what? I'll even give you half of it. Just get it out of here. And that's what I get all the time when people like talk about Disney and stuff like that. Like either you get it or you don't. And it's just being a Disney person. I don't understand them, and they don't understand me. So it's totally fine. I mean, we have everything trades off. All right, here we go. This one's a really, really popular one. Disney is going to hire you for 1 year. Okay, they're only going to pay you $4 an hour. All right.
Oh yeah,
$4 an hour.
Already in my future.
But wait, you get to choose any job in the park.
I already know.
You already know?
Oh yeah.
$4 an hour. What would you take?
I plan on retiring and moving down to Florida. Well, you know, not right now, but so when we retire, we want to move down to Florida, and I've already decided I want to get like a part-time job at Disney. I don't care how much I get paid, and all I want to do is work at a candy store. So once in a while, when I see a nice little kid, I can give them a free like cake pop or whatever it is and be like, oh, make someone's day.
So you want to create that magical moment.
Yeah, I want to give people candy.
That sounds great. You want to give people, here, have some candy.
Yeah, well, we've always like gotten such such great customer service there, and whenever they give us free stuff, and I'm an adult and I'm like, wow, yay, and so I get so excited. And so I want to, when I get older, I think I would just like to work the candy counter in one of the stores and just once in a while see one of those cute kids behaving very well and just be like, you know what, you get a free candy. No bad children though.
Yeah, exactly. No bad children. What
temper tantrums.
What would you give them?
A look.
Jessie Lee look like.
Like no, like to their mom, like, you're really gonna still buy them chocolate?
Oh man, that was great. DizJabberz. The next part hasn't been done before. Jessie Lee is going to get rock this out for the first time. And here we go. This is called Let's Get Ready to Rumble.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, oh boy is right. So here's what's going to happen. I am going to put two things up against each other, and you're going to pick who the winner would be.
Okay.
And it could be in your eyes, it could be popularity wise. So it doesn't have to just be what you think. It could be, I think that most people would pick, or I think, you know, something like that. And if you want it to be just through your eyes, it's totally cool. So the first battle, we have the Mine Train versus Space Mountain.
Oh, Space Mountain.
Space Mountain. Why would you say that's better than Mine Train?
It's well, I don't know technically if it's faster, but it seems more thrilling than Mine Train. I do like Mine Train.
Bone jarring, more like.
Yeah, I know. My chiropractor would probably not appreciate that answer. I think it's a ton of fun. Although Ian gets a little stick on that one. So he gets like
which one, on Space Mountain?
On Space Mountain. So Mine Train is better if we're both going to be going on it. But Space Mountain is one of my favorite rides in the park, so I gotta pick that one.
Yeah, I get it. Thing is, every year this happens, I go on Space Mountain with my family, and then I come off of it, and I've said this before in vlogs, like when you come off of that ride, you know your age. You know how old you are because every single year of your life passes before your eyes. And I'm telling you, I'm 6'4", so like sometimes when that thing drops,
it's
like
scary.
I see that bar. I'm thinking I'm gonna hit it. The shadows kind of play tricks in your eye.
I've always thought that I'm gonna get hit by something in there. That's part of the excitement. And
Yeah.
But have you noticed that the right track is different? Is like faster. I swear to God, when you go to the right,
well, thank you for giving me that information because I'm staying away from that track then.
It's totally different. Like so I don't, and again, I don't have any proof or any idea if that's right. But when we were on our last trip, it was like when we would get shot to the right side, I was like, yes, because I knew it was going to be crazier. Right. And I don't know if anyone else agrees with me on that one, but I have a theory.
Hey guys, comment below, please, and let us know if there's a difference between the right and left track. Now, I've read that one of the tracks is a little bit longer than the other track. That's the only thing I've heard about. But I don't know about. But the thing is, can they really be identical? The way that whole, like, it's all like a tangled mess. Because I've been on People Mover before when the ride goes down and it's all lit up inside, and I'm like, that is what I'm going on. But like, the tracks like go like this, and
it's terrifying.
And like I was saying, we always say, never again, not going on this. And then Fast Pass Day comes. Did you get Space Mountain? You know, it's just something that you got to do, but it's like bittersweet because you're like, oh.
I love it.
All right. Here's your next rumble.
Okay.
Test Track versus Soarin'.
Soarin' all the way.
Over Test Track. Which Soarin'? Would you take the California or over the world?
I haven't done anyone but the one that's there now.
So you didn't do the over California, the one that was originally in Epcot.
No, I've never done that one. So I like Soarin'. I like all the smells and stuff like that they have. Yeah. Test Track is fun too. It's just, it's not, you know, I don't know. I just think that like, I've always, I don't know if you guys have anything like it where you guys are, but at the Museum of Science in Boston, there's a Omni theater. It's like this all like inclusive theater, like goes all around you. And when I was a kid, we go there on field trips and stuff.
Like planetary kind of deal.
Yes. And they'd have these motion videos that would come up, and it was like, whoa, and it felt like exactly what Soarin' is. Yeah. So it kind of brings me back to those too, because as I got older, and because you're in a huge auditorium, so as I got older, the thrill was like a little less and less every time I went there. Yeah. So Soarin' kind of brings me back there because it's like you're actually like really up close to the screen, and you do get kind of those thrills again. So it's kind of cool. Yeah, I like that a lot.
My niece Sophia, she always gets scared about when the eagle comes flying, when the hawk comes flying up past, and she just like, and then she's fine after that. But that just, my mom and dad, I took them recently on it, and in November, and like they haven't seen the new one, so they were just like in awe of like just Disney magic and that Imagineering and just being able to feel like you're going over the Great Wall of China.
Yes.
My dad's big into Asian culture, and he was like, wow, this is amazing.
Yeah.
And they came off the ride like, oh, how come we haven't been on this sooner? Like, you know, some things that you don't realize are so good until you do it, and then you're just angry, like, oh, why didn't I get into this before?
Yep, and I'm glad Ian took a chance with it, because they kind of, since it's a motion, like one of those, motion rides, we didn't think he was going to do too well on it, and our first trip I went on it, but then I don't know if we waited till the second trip or if it was later on that vacation. He was like, I'll give it a shot, and he loved it, and he was fine on it. So it was fine for like, I think it's, even though they warn against like people with motion sickness, it's fine for most people, I would think.
On a side note, I was watching Ian taste, what was it, a garlic knot? In the vlog, was you had a pizza and like some kind of
at the Nightmare Hotel one.
Yes. And I was like, what are they doing? You're opening food in there? Like, why?
We ordered it from outside. We ordered it from down the street because they had a Pizza Hut in the hotel, and we wouldn't order from them.
All right. So now, Rumble number 3, we have Slinky Dog Dash versus the Tower of Terror. Don't tell me you haven't been on Slinky Dog Dash.
No, I have.
I saw your vlog. You've been on it.
I know I have, and I'll get a lot of flack for this, but I don't understand the hype about Slinky Dog. I like it. It's fun, but like, as far as roller coasters that aren't bad, that are like around the same caliber, I would choose like Mine Train or Everest over it.
Really?
It's not very like, it's too like mild for me. And I'm not even like big into really like,
I mean, it's not a crazy coaster. I mean, I would say Everest is definitely like a more thrilling ride, but Slinky, just parts of it, it's just like it slows down at that one point and you're up in the air, and you're coming down. I just feel like it's like an all-around good roller coaster.
Yeah, I think it's good, but I think I even like Big Thunder better than that. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. I like the theme of it, and at the end with the singing penguin is really cool. But I don't know. It's hard.
Like most.
Yeah.
Now, if it was a singing ghost at the end of Tower of Terror, then maybe that would be.
I know. Tower of Terror. I do like Tower of Terror, but that one too is kind of like, you know, once you've been on it a few times, I know a lot of people like will quote it and they love it and everything.
Killing me, Jessie Lee. You're killing
I really like it, but I don't know which one I would choose, because I like them both, but they're not my top tier. They're not part of my top tier, like my most important rides at Disney World.
You realize that Slinky Dog Dash is like one of the hardest fast passes to acquire ever.
Oh, I know. And when I snag them last minute from other people that want to ride it more, I feel good about it.
Oh, DizJabberz, you didn't hear her say that. You didn't hear her say that. I'm going to put a little sensor on your mouth. Well, hopefully. Well, I guess.
I'm just kidding about that.
Yeah, no, she's not. She's totally, because she's giving candy to strangers too, guys. Remember what she said before.
No, I'm going to be a nice old lady, a little old lady, and I'm going to give it to the good children.
That's even scarier. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, so I guess Slinky Dog Dash got the knockout from Tower of Terror.
1 second, I need a tiebreaker. Ian, would you rather go on Slinky Dog Dash or Tower of Terror? It's a tough one for him too. Slinky Dog Dash.
He'll just
be the tiebreaker.
Boom. He just said, "Listen, Jessie Lee, you're my wife and all, but sorry, Slinky Dog's got it."
Yep, we'll go with that one.
So now this next one, if we're simpatico right here and I'm in your brain right now, I have a feeling this one's going to be super tough for you.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously I've been through 3 parks already. I'm going to a 4th.
Okay.
Tell me this. Can you guess which 2 rides I'm going to pick? Next Rumble at Animal Kingdom
Oh, yeah. Everest or Pandora or Avatar, isn't it?
What is that about?
Oh my
Right
God.
there with me.
I knew it. Oh, that is a tough one. Because I love Flight of Passage. Because
So
it's
do
like
I.
Soarin', but even more.
10.0, like 10.0.
Yeah. Although I think they need to like calibrate the scene, the dark scene with all the little things flying around, because it's a little blurrier than the rest of it.
Okay.
For me. Versus Expedition Everest. If you haven't watched my vlog where we got stuck on it, you need to watch that one. It was
Yes,
terrifying.
Oh, that did not feel normal at all. That didn't feel normal. Oh my God. We are literally stuck on Everest on the climb.
She's like, God help us.
I think if I was, oh Jesus, hold on, Ian.
They're fighting right now. The Banshee's punching the Yeti. The Banshee's punching the Yeti.
Flight of Passage or Expedition Everest? No, this is a hard one. We've gone on Expedition Everest over and over and over again.
Over and over.
Because
Right after another.
Oh yeah, and we like to pose for the camera every time too. Ian's really good. I should send along some pictures or put them on my Instagram of all of Ian's photo pass pictures. He finds the camera and he looks straight into it, and he'll be like, "Oh, it's coming right up," and he'll tell me, and like I'll try to look at it, and I'll be like this,
and you're looking totally opposite,
and it's totally like right there, and he's looking right at it, so I'm just like looking like a dope in the other direction. It's really bad. I think Expedition Everest, only because that one I know for a fact we could go on over and over and over again, where Flight of Passage I would probably be good after like 3 times.
Only 3 when 180-minute wait, you're spending your whole day.
Well, no, that would be if we weren't waiting. I would go on it like 3 times, but I wouldn't wait each time.
Everybody, DizJabberz out there listening and watching DizJabberz chat, if you live by the rules of Jessie Lee, Flight of Passage you go on 3 times, but that's it. But Everest, do over and
million.
over. So Everest is the winner by knockout over Flight of Passage. Wow, that is not a popular opinion. I hope you know that.
Oh, I know. It's okay.
Now, DizJabberz, you know I aim to please. You know I like to make my guests feel comfortable. You know I want to dive into their psyche and see what they really like and what they're thinking. So,
oh boy.
Yeah, Jessie Lee, I did a little bit of research, and well, it didn't take long. But the thing is, I found a couple things that I think are going to just hit you right here in the feels.
Oh boy.
You have to choose one of these. Now, are you ready for this? This is a big rumble.
All
Here
right.
we go. Dooney or Loungefly?
Oh, this is actually kind of easy for me. And you put up my Pascal one that I really want.
Told you right here.
Yeah, Loungefly, because I'm not into expensive purses. Like I'll once in a while.
Loungefly is a little expensive.
Yeah, they're way above what I can justify for a purse. And if you can go out and buy $300 or $500 purses all the time, then the more power to you. But I have a hard time justifying $50 for my cute, now sold out Pascal purse. So, I get a bag once in a while. But I don't like spending more than like $80 on a bag, and that is like
more than 120.
Even that is like, that is once in a while. Like I really have to be in love with this bag, and then I'm gonna treat it really well. And I won't buy, like I have one purse that I might maybe spent like $80 on, and I just take care of it, and I don't use it a lot. But yeah.
And let me bring up also that the reason I knew about this Loungefly that she wanted, we're in this little Instagram group where she's having the opposite of buyer's remorse from what her post said. Yep. And she's just like, I tried to buy this, I was going to, but I put it off. I said, no, I'm gonna wait.
I was waiting for a coupon.
Oh.
I'm a bargain shopper. And
Okay.
I know that that Hot Topic does, because I was on hottopic.com and they do coupons, and I got my other lounge fly bag that I bring to the parks for like $35 because of coupons.
Wow.
So
Nice.
yeah, and so I waited too long, and now it's sold. It's on back order until June, so it's not
And now
coming
it's
with me
gone,
next
just
month.
like I took it off the screen. It's so close to greatness. And then they're like, Jessie Lee.
Now it's
It's
gone.
like they're taking the last bag out of inventory, but and you're watching it like, no.
I should have known, but I don't need it. See, I don't need it. I never needed it.
Right. You keep telling yourself that while I keep flashing it up. Oh, what's that again?
There it is.
No, my wife actually has a few Doonies, and she saves up like all year. She saves her dad's Christmas money. He gives her the birthday money, and she gets like, I get joy out of doing this. She gets joy. Well, I also get joy out of sneakers. If I told you how many pairs of sneakers I have, it would blow your mind. And she gets joy out of those Dooney bags. And I don't know what it is about the sneakers. I like sneakers, and she likes bags. I mean, people have their thing. But the thing is, then she'll say, "What am I doing? I just spent $100-something on a clutch wallet. That money could go so far other places." And we always like, we're in Disney. Come on, we're spending how much money on this?
I'm also not like a typical girl. I don't like to have a ton of shoes, and I don't. Well, even though I mean I do, but I don't. I have a lot of shoes, but I don't.
Don't get me wrong.
I feel like I don't buy them as much as I know other people do. I don't, and I don't like buying bags a lot because I'm just not a bag and shoe person. I wear the same stuff all the time.
Oh boy, Jessie Lee.
I'll spend money on other things.
Oh, look. She's like, I'll buy a Dole Whip in a second.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jessie Lee, it is now time for the lightning round. This is what we've all been waiting for. Now, Jessie Lee, you are on episode 5 in season 1 of DizJabberz Chat. And the previous 4 episodes, I have other vloggers, other YouTubers that have gone through the lightning round. Some did great, and some did not.
Oh, boy.
And when I say not, I mean... What I'm going to do at the end of the season is I'm going to put up a leaderboard. And on the last episode, I'm going to post a leaderboard, and everyone's going to see who came in first and who came in last.
Sweet.
So I'm going to remove this for it. I have 15 questions that I'm going to ask you. And you will have a certain amount of time on the clock. I've been giving 2 minutes, but most people haven't needed it. Some people needed like double that.
Yeah.
So let me cancel this. Let me get you ready for 2 minutes just to see if you need
Disney questions?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. I need my pen so I can mark off on what you get right and what you don't. Now, if you don't know it, don't waste your time trying to think about it. Say pass, and we'll come back to it.
Okay.
Okay? And here we go. And I'm not going to tell you whether you're right or wrong.
Okay.
All right. And begin now. Name all 7 dwarfs.
Oh, gosh. We just went through. Okay, so Grumpy, Sneezy, Dopey, Sleepy, Bashful. Oh, shnikes. I'm going to have to... Huh? Bashful? Wait, did I say that one?
Yep.
Doc?
One more.
Can I go back to the last one?
Yep, pass. Spell Mickey Mouse backwards.
ESUOMYEKCIM.
Who's the villain that was supposed to marry Anna?
Hans. Wait,
What?
Hans, yeah.
What does Epcot stand for?
Oh, shoot. I'll have something of tomorrow. Oh, wait. I'll have to go back to that one.
Yes. What was Mickey Mouse's first cartoon?
Steamboat Willie.
What do the letters DVC stand for?
Disney Vacation Club.
What is another name for experiment 626?
Stitch. Or,
How old is Mickey?
90.
What is the main song from Frozen?
Frozen 1. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
Frozen. It's Let It Go.
What is the chicken's name from Moana?
Hey, hey.
What are the color of Mickey's shoes?
Black.
What were Mickey's first words?
Oh boy. I don't know.
What was it called before it was called Downtown Disney?
Paradise Island. Paradise. Shoot. I think it was something Paradise Island or something like that.
Time.
Oh, okay. Man, I didn't do very well.
You weren't number one, I'll tell you that.
Oh no, I when I'm under pressure, I'm like awful.
Oh, wow, that was tough. She was under some pressure right there.
I know. I'm not good under pressure. I would never be able to go on like Jeopardy or anything like that.
No, I would do terrible on game shows.
Never mind. I wouldn't know a thing about anything on Jeopardy.
Oh my gosh, guys, this has been such an amazing night with Jessie Lee, but we are not through yet. We're not through yet. So now, Jessie Lee, there's a couple more things I'd like to work with you on. And the first one, besides your Disney lightning round knowledge, I'm going to let you pass on that. This next one is called the DizJabberz Fab 5 Challenge.
All right.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say 5 things. So I'm going to say something, 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 and something. You have to tell me the first thing that comes to your mind Disney-wise.
Oh, okay.
So it's going to be favorites.
Okay.
So favorite, favorite, but I'm just going to give you a word and you tell me your answer. So the DizJabberz Fab 5 Challenge. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Ride.
I think I have to go with Space Mountain.
Park.
Oh, Animal Kingdom.
Movie.
My favorite movie, Tangled.
Song.
Oh man, that one's a hard one. Oh shoot, that one's really hard. You got me on this one before too. I love all of them so much.
Pick one.
All right.
It could be anything. It's not going to ruin your life.
I know.
She's like,
you know what? The most addictive one to listen to is "You're Welcome" from Moana.
All right. And then character.
Rapunzel.
Rapunzel, what a good one.
Yeah.
All I'm going to say is this, Jessie Lee, thank you so much for being on our show. We are honestly hoping to have you back again and again. I already have people asking to be on the show again, and there are some more surprises coming up in the future for DizJabberz Chat, where I'm going to have more than one person on at the same time.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to put you guys head to head with your Disney knowledge and see what happens. You're like, oh, great, I'm getting Ian in here. Ian's on my team.
He's going to be right behind me, whispering.
Everyone, Jessie Lee, thank you so much. We all love you.
Thank you. This is really fun. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And you're welcome. All right.
Yeah.
So from DizJabberz Chat at DizJabberz71 Studios, which is just my kitchen, DizJabberz71 out.
Hey, DizJabberz, this is Jessie from New Hampshire. Always remember, reach for the sky.